Hi, this is part of the sentence strengthening video exercise. I'm just going to go through the last two paragraphs of the sample student essay I asked you to look at here. And there are many ways to do this, many ways we could improve and strengthen this essay. So I'm just going to go through and just kind of wing it here and show some ideas of what you could do to work with your own writing or to help other students on the discussion boards this semester improve their pieces. So I'm just going to read some of this out loud, sort of in the way I hear the voice of the student. My job consists of a lot more things also, such as lost kids losing their parents and helping them find them any way possible. After working and getting used to being a lifeguard, I managed to save 28 people from active drowning, from kids to adults, and for me that's a lot of people saving, and I'm sure my coworkers saved just as many as I did. I have to take responsibility of saving lives by making sure everyone is following the rules that will keep themselves safe. Let me see how far I can get with just this one paragraph to begin with. One thing that I immediately want to do with this, and I encourage you to look for stuff in your own essays, things that we can just absolutely get rid of. The object here is to tighten what we have in order to clear out more space so that we can get more done in a 2 or 3 page essay. If you read the essay, you know that she could have shared a lot more stories and discussed this a little bit more than she did. I don't know why we need this after working and getting used to being a lifeguard. I think that's already been established. We're at the end of the essay. We've gone through a lot of examples. So I'm going to start there just simply by cutting that piece out completely. I managed to save, so maybe she needs some information. Maybe how long did she work there? Let's say, I'm just making this up, but if you were the writer, you would know what to put in there. Within 6 months. Maybe that's what we mean. Within 6 months, I managed to save 28 people from active drowning, from kids to adults. Now here I think you need to break up the sentence before we add another idea. Instead of "and for me," that's a lot of people saving, and I'm sure my coworkers, saved just as many as I did. I have to take responsibility of saving lives by making sure that everyone is following the rules that will keep them safe. How about just, I take responsibility. I take the responsibility of saving lives. So this is really what the editing process is like, and I'm just walking you through this live. Read your own work out loud, rearrange things, cut things out. Often it's little words that need to go. I take the responsibility of saving lives by making sure, I'm going to get rid of that, making sure everyone, instead of is following, I'm going to say follows. Making sure everyone follows the rules that will keep them safe. So I shortened that sentence quite a bit. I replaced a really long and kind of empty phrase with a very short phrase, which also gives a concrete detail, within 6 months, something like that. I don't know if we need this active drowning. I think I know what she means by that. It was a term that she'd used earlier in the paper. I guess we can leave it in there. I guess she means people who could have been in a dangerous situation. Here she's talking about people who were literally in the middle of drowning. This one up top, I ignored this one for a second because it's harder to fix. This needs some grammatical help. My job consists of a lot more things also, such as lost kids losing their parents and helping them find them any way possible. It's going to be 2 words. It's not anyway, like, give it to me anyway. It's any way possible. So now with that little fix, one more time, I'm going to try to get this done in the minute I have remaining. My job consists of a lot more things also, such as kids losing their parents and helping them find them any way possible. How about this? Such as helping kids find their parents any way possible. And then we got rid of those 2 thems in a row. This is just something, it's a matter of editing. This is the difference between the first draft and the second draft. In the first draft, you spill it out, you get the material down. In the second draft, you have to go back and tighten for clarity and, like I said, to make space in order to fill in more details because you're expected to communicate a lot of information even in a 2-page paper. So I hope that helps. I spent 5 minutes on one paragraph, but it improves the entire essay, and you can do the same with your own